possibly.
Hello.
Om Shanti. Can you hear
Om
me?
Shanti. Yes. How are you?
Very well, Colin. Thank you. So we're gonna start the session. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back neck straight, align. Gently close your eyes and cross your leg. Please pardon me. You can sit. I'm sitting on this sofa, but you have to sit on the ground. Okay. So even if you get this kind of sofa or chair, you can cross your legs. So keeping your back neck straight, aligned, and gently close the back. And go into your posture. Observe your alignment. Now, take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation. Deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale with awareness. Now inhale for the 3 times Om. Take a deep breath. Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palm. Grab your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm, gently open up your eyes with a great smile and go down as the ocean. So in previous session, we discussed about the mid-ahar concept. Mid-ahar, the moderate diet or the sweet food. We discussed about it, right? We talked about what is the position, the best position of eating, right? And we discussed about how to chew the food properly, how one should take the meal. Now, if we go into the deeper level, today we're going to discuss about, if I'll write it down for you, today, how to prepare the food. So I think board is visible. Board is not visible. Sure. Yeah. So how to prepare or cook the food, right? So cooking procedure. Cooking procedure it's like preparation also play very important role to preserve the sattva gun in the food. Okay, I already talked about if we divide the food into the three parts, three categories of the food is sattvic, second rajasic, third tamasic. Sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. We already discussed about three guna. Everything is created by the three guna, right? Food also divided into the three parts. Even all the food, whatever you are having it has the three categories. Sattvic category, rajasic category, tamasic category. To understand this thing, first we gonna cover the category of the food. Sattvic food, whatever food which is fully ripened, which have water content high, which you can plant into the, which again grow the life, like the sprouts. All the sprouts are the sattvic in nature. Fruits, these are ripen in the sunlight. These are the sattvic in nature. Okay. All the pumpkin quality, all the categories of the pumpkin, that is sattvic in nature. Astringent, the vegetables which are in astringent in nature, that is sattvic quality. Water, when a water is high, that's considered to sattvic. Then anything which you plant in the ground, you can put it into the mud. It again grow back. It's become alive. That is the sattvic. Fresh, freshly available vegetables, seasonal vegetables, considered to be though they are rajasic, but also sattvic. Okay, depend on the preparation. But certain spices always considered the rajasic category. So, like moong pulse, considered to be sattvic, cow ghee sattvic. Not many varieties are come into this category. Few names are there. Moong dal, like green pulse, the full green pulse. But if you break down and you add certain spices, then it not remain the sattvic with the skin. Then cow ghee, cow milk, and mm, yes, you can have the certain spices: turmeric, black pepper, white pepper, cardamom, considered to be a sattvic spice. Okay, and then um, they can have even mint. Mint consider basil. These are the sattvic in nature. Few spices. Cinnamon
And
also. Yeah.
what about ginger? I read in one book also regarding this.
Ginger also start with ginger.
Mhm.
Yeah, ginger also come into the side. These are like I'm not going one by one everything. I'm just giving you example of it. We cannot talk about every food category,
Okay.
every item, but by the nature you can consider like it is put into the sattvic category. Okay, sattva it means water containment is high. Through this characteristic, you can figure out, okay, these factors um, of the food putting into the sattvic. Okay, then come to the rajasic. Rajasic, all the warm spices, everything which is warm in nature come into the rajasic category. Okay, warm spices, even like rest of the thing which I talked about sattvic, and whatever seasonal fruits, citrus fruits, these would come into the rajasic category. Then we have chilies, all varieties of the chilies come into the rajasic. Garlic, onion, yes, there is a confusion that it come into the tamasic or sattvic. If you take in the moderation, it come into the rajasic category. If you take too much, it's become into the tamasic category. Okay, the way you are taking. Then caffeine, yes, it's rajasic as well. But if you take high extreme level, it convert into the tamasic. So extremity, if you are doing it, you any item become you addicted towards that food item, then it becomes tamasic automatically. All the packets, whatever come in the packets, it's tamasic because they take the air out from in order to preserve their self, increase their self life of the food, that automatically come into the tamasic category. If you prolong the food and increasing the shelf life of the food, it means that is tamasic. Either you store in the fridge or even sattvic food you are storing in the fridge, it becomes tamasic if you're increasing the shelf life. Okay, because prana is gonna dead inside. So most of the things coming into the packet. Milk considered to be sattvic, but if you taking the packet milk, it's tamasic. Yogurt, it's rajasic, it's good for your body, but again, if you taking the packet one, it's become tamasic. So same item, but if you are taking the different way, preservative, lots of preservation, you are adding into that, and then you are taking it, it becomes tamasic. So sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. So three categories which we divide. Tamasic food for the people who are rogi. Rogi are, if I write it down, Rajasic for yogi, Sattvic for yogi. These are the three personalities if we talked about. According to the diet, it's play very important role. So what kind of food you are having it, you would be that kind of personality. Because when you consume, you become the part of that. We have this, proverb that "Jaisa khaoge ann, waisa banega man." Like whatever you're giving to yourself, same way you behave. It's coming to your nature. So according to your occupation, like people who are doing those in the warrior, they are fighting on those things, they have to take the rajasic, okay, rajasic food. So they get the energy to fight. You are a soldier, you are active, you are in sports. So that's how you have to take the rajasic. That time you cannot take the sattvic food. You can include the sattvic, but certain spices you require to get the energy. Okay, because you are so much in activity. Yogi doesn't do much activity, physical activity. They do more meditation. For that, they doesn't require those warm spices. So if they are taking, so ideal food for them is sattvic, which calm down their, their energy, relax. Because for meditation, we require less energy, physical less energy. So caffeine, all kind of caffeine, yogi not taking it. He completely boycott those things. So they don't have energy to go into, okay, let's go for that activity. So they require those spices which calm down themselves and relax, bring the nourishment same time, and they are easy, helping them to meditate. Okay. So whatever goal you are having, according to that, you have to take that. But tamasic, no. Tamasic food is not good for anyone. It makes you rogi. So all the packets, so division of basically it's sattvic and rajasic, but if how you are taking them, it convert those items into tamasic. It make you lethargic. It make you lazy. Like if you are having sattvic food, but if you're taking so too much, overeat, that sattvic food become tamasic for you. Because now you habit, you putting into the habit like overeating. Then the benefit of the sattva gun doesn't come to you. It make you sick. So the balance, remember that ratio, the circle, 50%, half belly should be empty. Half belly should be empty. So then you get the full benefit of the sat, which help you to relax and attain the peace. and it helps you to maintain your activity. You feel more energetic throughout the day. Okay. So now come to the preparation. So even taking how you are eating them, that's also become that. Then now come to the preparation for cooking. In cooking, the best cooking method, the pot, which pot you are cooking. So best utensil for cooking is clay pot. Clay pot, mitti ke bartan. Clay pot, which is made of mud, right? By cooking in the clay pot, and make sure when you're cooking, there should be a sun and the air. It's like it should be, food should be coming in the contact with the sun and the air. Sunlight and air should be present while cooking. That preserve the nutrition value of the food. It's not going to lose. And low flame. These are the ideal way for cooking, which make the food fat. This is the best way to cook. Okay, clay pot with this thing and intention. What intention you are putting into it? If you are sad, you are angry, you're frustrated, and then you're cooking in same way, the food become poison immediately. It's not remain sattvic, because quality of food, the moment you touch, you have this bad negative emotion within you. It catch by the food, and then the sattvic food become toxic. It become poisonous. So intention, whenever you are sick, you are disturbed, you are depressed, never enter into the kitchen. The food, that's why when mom is preparing the food, it's become very delicious. Every mom, whenever, like my mom, when she cook food with the lots of singing the songs, she do the kirtan and bhajan, then the food become very delicious. And whenever she is cranky, she is quite angry or something frustrating her, like she's quite annoyed with certain things. Yes, mom always annoyed with my presence at the home, that I'm not doing anything. So that time the food taste is completely changed. It's like putting the intention. If your intention is not right, then food becomes cancer. Okay. So clay pot first. Second, iron pot. Casting iron is very much popular now. So casting iron you can use. Casting iron for cooking, especially the people who are anemic, especially girls, we always have anemic, problem. So if you start cooking in casting iron and eating in the same, pot, cook and eat in the same pot, iron pot. So the iron deficiency somehow sorted out. Okay. Another thing you have to understand, that don't store the food in iron pot. For storing the food, and yes, immediately within a 3 hour, one should consume the meal, cook meal. Okay, so like if you're preparing freshly cooked, freshly eat, right? Don't keep for longer period of time, because again, sattvic food, you are using it, you're paying, doing best. But if you preserve, like after 3 hours you're consuming it, becomes toxic. Bacteria growth start, bacteria fastly growing in the food, and then it changed the quality of the food. It becomes toxic. So, and even don't take any fridge, whatever you're storing in the fridge, especially the cooked food, never ever take it. It's all the food item become toxic. But for yes, vegetable you're storing it, like 2 days, still you can take it. Okay, but cooked food, is poisonous. It becomes tamasic. It's gonna give you tamasic. It increase the vat. It's gonna increase the vat in your body. So then these two pots are the good one. If you still don't have, then stainless steel, you can go for it. The third option. For storing the food, glass ware and clay pot is good. Okay. Other rest of the material completely boycott. Aluminium, non-stick ware is making the food poisons, and that's why people having cancer, tuberculosis, other diseases, mental disorder, dementia, other problems without even knowing that what happened to them. If, even doctor could not figure out, they are not inherent. It is not in their family, but still they got it because they are not cooking the right way. Okay, so these material cause the cancer, cause the imbalance in their cellular level, and then to bringing back to correct it again will be so. Rather being investing in the silver, gold, or jewelry wearing, invest in the utensils. Buy the best utensils for cooking. Buy the best chula, the fire, and yes, fire also play important. The wood fire has the different taste. Gas, the gas which you're using, that is have different taste. Then the electric oven, which right now become very popular. Don't cook your food in electric oven. The food should be cooked with the fire. The light should be there. Fire, the flame should be there. And what kind of fire you use, that also enhance the quality of the food. But right now we don't have the wood like traditional way of cooking the food. So still you can use the fire, the gas, LPG or something like that. You can use it. But I know in European countries, everybody is using electricity for cooking the food. You don't have much option, but still try to maintain the traditional way, try to change this thing. Okay, that enhance the quality of the food, which bring you more nutrition to your body. If this procedure is correct, then you correct your eating habits, then half of the 50% problem will be sorted out. Believe me, doesn't matter what kind of problems you are having in your digestive tract or anything, just tell them correct these things. And understand another point. Yogi, monks, those who are taking the alms. Now, many students ask this question. People are taking bhiksha, which we call alms. Monks doesn't cook the food. They are not allowed to cook their meal. They take the food is coming from the other families. So those food which is given to the monks could be rajasic. They have so many things, right? The normal people, we are eating everything. So other things also, they are the married people, they are giving so many food to the monks, offering them without understanding this concept. So how yogi, get the sattva in that. It is for us. It is for the common people. The person who is already monk, who is already on that level where he can change the energy of the surrounding. Even if he take the tantric food, even the rotten things, it become pure. The moment it's come into the contact with the food, it's like his aura is coming in the contact with the food. The aura of the food, the energy of the food gonna change. Either you would be like that, or we can bring the change like this. Okay, so either you can focus on the food, every item about it, or either change yourself that much, so whatever come in your contact, it's gonna change. It means your aura is so high, even water, food, any items coming in your contact, it's becomes hard. Okay, but for us, we have to pay attention. We are not that much. Even small comments bring so much turbulence inside us. Somebody say, "Oh, you're looking so ugly today." and you just, oh my God, what happened? And your whole day would be like, so like, what should I do to look beautiful or something like that? Even small comment gonna bring the turbulence. So we are not in that state. So even so water, if anybody giving, they are angry and they offering the water or any food, don't take it because somehow it's gonna affect you. Okay, so energy play very important role. So always cook your own meal or your mother is cooking, and make sure if you're going out, these are the small tips I'm giving you when because I travel a lot. So make sure you see the chef who is cooking for you and talk to him. So on the street when food is visible in front of you and the chef can talk to you and see the mind, what kind of emotion right now he is having while cooking it, what kind of emotion he's putting into your meal, your food, and that gonna affect you. Okay, so high-fi restaurant, like very expensive restaurant, lots of tension going on in the kitchen, and that tension travel through within you through their meal which they are offering you. So make sure these things you have to take care of it in initial level. But once you become yogi, nothing gonna affect you. So you don't consider God, okay, what should I take it? Yogi take everything. Then nothing is affecting you. Okay. So this is about today. So I hope this much is clear till here. How to prepare the food, how to cook the meal. These things are very much clear. Any doubt till here?
Yes, I wanted to ask if even we cook, for example, with fire, wooden or gas fire, in clay pot, iron pot, for example, all is okay. But if we cut on the plastic, this with the with the knife, what happens? Is it becoming tamasic automatically if it touches the plastic?
Plastic you are cutting with it. You are asking like you are cutting the vegetable on the chopping board, right? Which is made of plastic. That's your
Yeah.
asking? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, plastic. What happened when you cutting the board? There's some piece of particles of the plastic can mix in your vegetables. There's a little bit chances, but plastic. Make sure plastic if you're using it, always store the dry things into it. Okay, rather than using liquid. Even vegetables, fruits. Some fruits you cannot store, like citrus fruit, you cannot store in the plastic. Even BPA-free plastic you can use for storing those items as well. But liquid and other, especially the liquid, oil and the water, these should not be stored in the plastic. If you're using the cutting board, make sure the particles, it should be good. It's not like there's a bad plastic, which even use little bit cut the piece of the plastic and it come with your vegetables. It's not visible through your eyes. Make sure you buy the good plastic. And I think it's better to buy the wood chopping board. Okay, so these tiny mistake would not be happening if you just become very conscious about it. Otherwise, carry the microscope and see that plastic particles would not be added in the food when you're chopping down the vegetable. That's you have to. Otherwise, it doesn't convert like the moment you are keeping the vegetable on the wood plastic, it's become tamasic. No, it's not happen like that. The food and the vegetables preservation. If you take it out the air, if you take it out the air and then you're packaging them and then storing them, that make the task. But just momentary, you're using the plastic to holding the vegetables, it's not convert immediately. Okay, clear, Pali?
Yes, and also, does the metal of the knife also make sense?
Yes, of course. Metal of the knife also makes sense. So stainless steel, that's what I'm saying. Stainless steel knife should be used, which not react with the heat or the even not broken. Okay, so stainless steel you can use. Iron knife people use, but what happened? Iron knife, it's rust quickly. Ancient time people use iron knife, but it's rusted quickly. So rusted particles should not be added in the meal. Make sure if you're using the iron pot, casting iron, there's not, and now modern times, casting iron doesn't have the rusting issues. But if you're using the pure iron utensil, they have the rusting issues. So make sure when you're using it, there should not be rust. So to cleaning them, it's required another task. To clean, to coat with the oil when you're keeping iron, after cleaning the pot of the iron, you coat with the oil so it not rust. Same with the knife. Either you can use the stainless steel knife, good quality one, but don't use other qualities of the knife, the other materials. Gold, silver knife, if you're rich, you can get it. That's also good. And iron, you can use it, but again, make sure it's not rusted. And yes, these material you can use. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So, um, so from this thing, we're gonna add it. Just a moment. Okay. So quickly, tomorrow, what we're gonna discuss about it. Write it down, and tomorrow I'll discuss about it. Food according to the position of sun. Okay, so low sun, high sun, no sun. So food according to the position of the sun. So tomorrow we're gonna discuss about it. Please start. Then once you're done, let me know. Then we're gonna end the session with chat.
I'm ready.
Okay. So now we're gonna end the session with chanting. Gently close your eyes, keep your back neck straight, go into your posture, observe your alignment. How's your back, your neck, shoulder? Now take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Now inhale for the Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Enjoying your breath, huh? Rub your palms. Place on your eyes. Feel slowly while blinking your palm gently. Open up your eyes with a big smile and Om Om Shanti. Meet you at meditation class. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you. Om Shanti. See.
Oh. 𝐿𝐴𝐴. Right. Gently close your eyes and cross your leg. Please pardon me.